How much does race matter when it comes to dating, when it comes to body game? I think a lot of guys get too caught up on the stuff they can't control. That's why I don't even care to talk about this stuff too much. I made a video on this before, and I do realize, some guys are at a disadvantage, right? You have certain stereotypes that are for you or against you. People are going to have certain expectations of you depending on your race, right? A lot of people operate off stereotypes, and you just might have to prove those stereotypes to be right or wrong, So I never got too caught up in the whole race thing. But I tell you, like, even being a light skin, like, a lot of people think, oh, if you're light skin, like, that's the best thing ever. Or if you're a white guy, that's the best thing ever. But realize everybody has their own taste and their own flavor, and I do realize that when it comes to body game, a higher percentage of black guys can put on muscle easier than most other people, right? That's just genetics, right? I don't ignore that fact. But just because you don't have the best genetics to build muscle, that doesn't mean you can't do it, right? Because all the people that look the best, they've been at the gym for a long time. Like, you're going to build a good physique if you put in the time and the work. And that's what I want y'all to understand. And no matter what race you are going to benefit off of it. No matter what your height is, you're going to benefit off putting in the work and building up a good physique. I think a lot of people, they try to take the easy way out by just blaming their race. Oh, I'm an Indian dude. I'm an Asian dude. Asian women are starting to date outside their race. I'm screwed. I watched the one video on YouTube, and the whole video, he was just talking about how, like, Asian women are starting to see black guys now and stuff like that, and they can't compete, and because they got a small dick and all this stuff, other stuff. And it's like, why worry about the stuff you don't have control over? Maximize what you do have control over. Are some women not going to mess with Asian guys because they think they got a small pecker? Yeah. But those aren't the best women for you anyways, right? I've dealt with 3 different women. Be real with y'all, dog. I done dealt with 3 different women that said, like, my parents would be disappointed in me. I will never take you home to my parents. Stuff like that. Like, I've seen 2 white girls and a Mexican girl. All of them like, yeah, my people are racist. Like, nah, my dad would be disappointed if he knew I was here right now. I done dealt with girls like that. So even being light-skinned, I deal with some bullshit due to race. But I don't care about that shit. I'm like, okay, if you so worried about what your father thinks, you're not for me anyways, right? You're not for me anyways, because who are you messing with? Are you messing with your dad or are you messing with me? But some of y'all will let that shit, like, throw you off. So I tell y'all that to say this, like, don't get caught up in all the bullshit, bro. Don't get caught up in all the shit you don't have control over. You know what I mean? Like, focus on what you have control over. That's all you can do. A lot of y'all, oh, I'm Indian, I'm this, I'm brown skin, I'm dark skin. If you put in the work and you're the best version of yourself, there's going to be a lot of women for you. I don't care how tall you are, what color you are. I promise you, if you put in the work, you will have your options. I was talking to a girl the other day, and she was telling me, like, she was telling me how she doesn't care about height, and I was kind of calling her bluff, you know what I'm saying? She said, as long as he's taller than me, and this girl is short. We talking about 5'2", 5'3". She said, yeah, as long as he's taller than me, ideally, a couple inches taller than me, but as long as he's taller than me. I'm like, you just talking. So you would date a dude that's 5'2", 5'3". And she was like, oh, man, he would have to be damn near perfect. Then she go on to tell me she dated a dude that was 5'4", 5'5". This dude was 5'4", 5'5", and she had a boyfriend. I'm not trying to put anybody's business out there, but this girl left her boyfriend for a dude that was 5'4", 5'5". Let that sink in, because that goes against everything a lot of these guys online, a lot of these black pillars be talking about. Like, oh, if I'm short, I'm screwed. This dude was 5'4", 5'5", and he was younger than this girl. So if he would have been online listening to all this shit online, he would have never shot his shot. And this is how I want y'all to think, bro. If you got genetics that don't favor you in your area, you just got to shoot your shot more. If you're Indian, and a lot of these women aren't attracted to Indians in your area, shoot your shot more. If you short, if you 5'6", you just got to shoot that ball more. You got to turn into Curry. Yeah, you can't drive in the paint all the time. You need to develop your three-point ball, and you need to start taking shots. But if this dude would have been listening to all this bullshit that y'all listen online, all this black pill shit, he would have never shot his shot. And this girl built good. You feel me? So shout out to little bro. Little bro, 5'5", 5'4", younger than a girl, and he still pulled her, and she had a man. So I tell y'all that to say this. Don't get caught up on the race, on the height, on all the bullshit you don't have control over, on your pecker size. Don't get caught up in that shit, because that shit not going to help you. That shit's not going to help you get anywhere. It's not going to help you. It's going to make you dwell on your insecurities, on your downfalls. Stop looking at the disadvantages and look at your advantages and thrive off your advantages. That's the way to do it. The more you care about your race, you see your race as a disadvantage, the more it's going to be a disadvantage. The more you look at your height as a disadvantage, it's going to be a disadvantage. You have to realize that. I understand that a lot of these women, they like a certain height of guy. But just realize, if you short and you in the NBA, that jump ball better be stupid. That three-point ball better be stupid. Your physique better be good. You better be fast. That's the way I look at it. Are you at a disadvantage? A lot of times, yes. But you just have to develop yourself to be a better player. That's how I look at it. That's how you have to look at it. And when you look at it, you're going to get the best results, and dating is going to be a lot easier. But don't get caught up in this like wheat waffles bullshit. Like, oh, I got to have the perfect face. My beard line has to be perfect. My eyebrows got to be plucked. Yes, it helps to take care of yourself and become more attractive. But a lot of these guys go overboard, and they start to lose themselves in trying to be this perfect man. Like, nah, be the best version of yourself. That's all it takes, bro. And be comfortable with being who you are. If a girl don't fuck with you, I'm telling you, if you keep grinding and you keep working and you working towards something, there's going to be a girl that's for you. Whether you 5'5" or 6'5", whether you the darkest man on earth or whether you the palest man on earth, if you put in the work, you can have your fair share of women. You can have your fair share of women. But a lot of these guys, they don't want to put in the work. They're lazy, and then they just gonna play that. Oh, it's because I'm dark skinned and there's only white girls in my area. Or they, oh, I'm Indian, girls don't. Oh, I'm Asian, girls think I got a small dick. They rather play that easy way out instead of putting in the work. Because I say, even being light-skinned, I done dealt with some shit. You know what I'm saying? I done dealt with some shit like girls, oh, my people racist. They want to approve of this. You know what I'm saying? Some women, they might just look at me and just want to fuck and that's it. They just want the dick and that's it because they know their father would feel some type of way if we met. And I'm cool with that, bro. Okay, that's how you feel? You care more about your father's approval than my approval? Okay, that's cool. I can keep this shit pushing. Because I know there's more out there for me in this life. Because I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep developing myself. I'm keep learning about something new. I keep becoming a better version of myself every single day. And when you do that, you can't lose. When you're progressing every day, you won't lose. Yes, some days won't be up. Some days might be down. But over time, you're going to keep going up. And the women around you will see that. That's what it's about. It's about what do you stand for? Who are you? Past just the superficial, surface level bullshit. Because like I said, this dude was 5'5", 5'4", pulled a good looking chick. But if he would be too busy saying, oh, it's because of my height, I can't get a girl, he would have never got that. He would have never got that. And I know dudes be like, oh, the exception doesn't break the rule or whatever the fuck. Okay, be the exception then. That's what it comes down to. Be the exception. Because somebody has to be the exception. But that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.